Hi everyone, Miss B here with Marion County Boys and Girls Club. And I wanted to hop on here today and talk to you about something that we learn in Torch Club. And it's about how there's so many different people, and we're going to take a quiz today and find out how fair we really are. Do you guys know how many people there are in the United States? I honestly don't know. But if we Googled it, there are a lot. And I mean a lot. And are we all the same? No. There are all different kinds of people. Different color skin. Some of us talk different. Some of us are chubby and some of us are small. Some of us are tall. Some of us are short. And some of us believe different things. Some of us have different abilities or sexual orientations. There's all these things that make us all different, right? A lot of things are standing out even more because of the COVID-19 quarantine. And you are seeing a lot of people arguing online, right? The one thing we need to remember is everyone, say it with me, everyone deserves to be treated fairly and with respect, right? Diversity makes us different, but diversity also is one of the most amazing things. Because we're all different, we all have different points of view, and we have all these amazing things that we bring to the table to share with others. So I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and I want you to think about them yourself and write down your answers. I have a list of answers here, and then at the end we're going to decide if we're fair or maybe we need a little work on the fair department. The questions are really easy, and here's our choices: 1, 2, 3, or 4. So as I say them, just write a little number on maybe a piece of paper or think about it in your head. Let's try the first one together. I call people names. Almost never. Sometimes. I often do this. I always do this. So think about it. I call people names. Do you do that? Okay, what about this next one? I make assumptions, so those are guesses, about people based on the groups they belong to. So do I do this at school? Maybe I don't want to hang out with a kid because he's hanging out with some other kids. I tell jokes and make fun of people for things like their body size, ability, or other things like dressing. Okay, here's the next one. I spread rumors or gossip. I have negative opinions about certain groups of people. Now, think about your numbers. Were your numbers high or low? Did you have a lot of 1s and 2s, or did you have 3s and 4s? Now, if your numbers were low, that means you're probably a pretty fair person. If you had high numbers, it means maybe we need to work on being fair a little bit. I have some more questions, so let's try this again. Okay, remember our answers: 1, 2, 3, and 4. Almost never. Sometimes, often, I always do this. I try to learn about my own culture or heritage. Do you know what yours is? I try to learn about other culture groups. Maybe your friends? I listen to other people's opinion even when they're different from my own. Do you do this? It's a hard thing to do. When I hear jokes about certain people, I point out that they're wrong. I speak up for others when I see them being treated unfairly. Now think about your numbers. Now, if you think about your numbers for this one, were your numbers high or were they low? If your numbers were high, that means you're probably a pretty fair person. Now, if your numbers are low, that means maybe we got some work to do, and that's okay. One of the fantastic things about being a club member is your staff are one of your greatest resources. So you and your staff can work together on techniques and ways to maybe think outside the box and maybe become more fair in your thinking. What do you think about that?